from what she told me was she went out to Hamas. I guess she was dating someone out on the Hamas reservation. And from what she was kind of saying was they're doing a cookout and everything, and they once it came like late at night, they all went inside, and then the mom, the grandma, basically the whole family was doing something in the living room, and the guy that she was dating kind of just like shoved her into the room, and she was kind of wondering why, like what was going on and stuff like that. And he told her just be quiet, just be quiet. He said don't make no noise, don't talk. He said if you talk, kind of just keep it on like a whisper basically. And she never understood it why, like why was he like so secretive and everything. And then he closed the door and he walked out. He went in the living room and then he came back in a few minutes later. And then the family went outside when he went back into the room. And then she said she's seen them carrying like Kachina dolls that look like because she peeked through the door when he came through the room. And they were outside for a few minutes and then they came back in. And then he said all of a sudden they were like hearing footsteps running around outside. And then she was like looking around. She's like, I thought they came back and said like there's someone outside, like or the kids running around outside and stuff like that. But then he kind of like just told her they're looking for the Navajos. They're looking for kind of like basically the enemies. And she's like, who? And he said the Kachina dolls are looking for them. He said my family or our tribe basically kind of do that. We kind of hunt down the Navajos and we kind of like chase them off or we try to like hurt them and stuff like that. That's basically how he was describing it. And he said we send the Kachina dolls outside looking for them. He said that's the whole reason why I told you to be quiet because she's full blooded Navajo and he's if I can remember he was Hemis and White Mountain Apache. And he was saying they're not going to bother us, they're not going to protect us, but they're out there looking for the Navajos. So he said that that's why I'm telling you to be quiet. And then I guess one of them just happened to be right next to the wall or the window where they were talking and heard her. And he ended up that Kachina doll ended up getting mad and banging on the wall and getting trying to break through the wall basically. And then the mom and the grandma actually came in and she was like looking at them and he never introduced them to her being out. And then he ended up like kind of like telling them that they were talking and they're doing things they shouldn't be doing. And then the mom and the grandma kind of just looked at them and looked basically looked at her